Hello, my name is Oliver Ferrer. I'm a free-fall photographer and I'd like to tell you a little bit more about my life and how did I get into taking pictures in the sky. Well, I grew up in a mid-sized town in Switzerland. I have one sister and I visited the official school, including the high school. Thereby, I was always very interested in sport and I was active trying out different sport disciplines. As a kid, I played for a few years hockey, then I tried out soccer and I was in the athlete club. But I couldn't convince myself into a standard sport discipline. Thereby, I was very happy that I passed the selection process of getting into the paratroopers, and the Swiss Air Force taught me the basic of skydiving. Parallel to the skydive education, I learned flying the paraglider canopy. Mountains were around me and I had always fun. And these two air disciplines opened my horizon and I was addicted to flying through the sky. Luckily, I got selected into the Swiss National Formation Skydive team in 1993 and thereby I got into competition. First, I practiced the 8-way. After, I get into the formation skydiving. In 1995, I was participant at the skydive photo shooting and thereby I met the guy Rob Harris, who was the master of sky surfing. I was fascinated by jumping out of a plane with his board. Sky surfing is a team sport. I have a snowboard type board binded on my feet and my camera flyer, he has a camera on his helmet mounted and together we're doing tricks and all the flying around each other in the third dimensional, and it's just incredible what we could do at these days because the sport was really new and so we could invent a lot of things. After 2 years together we won the first world champion title, and during the year we won most of the available competition and it was really great to have so much success. But I saw also that there are different disciplines, so I went into free flying, which is kind of head over, you're jumping together out of an aircraft, flying also around but without board. And yeah, afterwards we get into wingsuit flying. Wingsuit flying is a mankind idea, jumping out of an aircraft, having wings between the arms and the leg and be a bird. But people haven't been successful till Patrick de Gallardo picked this discipline up in the 90s. So I was doing for years this different discipline and it was really fun to do. But I thought, well, I need to do also kind of a regular job. And so I started flying aircrafts. I went to the flight school to Swissair and they've always brought me up all the way to the airliner, flying an Airbus, and yeah, I froze an ATPL license and I was really happy that I get a second pass to flying in the sky with skydiving. But after a few years as a pilot, I recognized also that I was missing something. I missed the competition. And therefore I looked around and I found a new camera flyer. And together we went to the World Championship again. So 2004, we have been the second place, so Vice World Champion. And in 2006, together we won the last World Championship title in Gera. For me, it was always a really big pleasure just to do it, and I recognize that I like to show people the beauty and the fascination up there, and therefore I started a few years ago putting also myself a camera on my helmet and just jump out and film all my friends and colleagues, and that's how everything got up. And at this day I look back and say, wow, just because I picked up this camera, mounted it on my helmet, I have a big collection and an archive showing other people what we do and what we did in these days. And yeah, I still like and taking videos too, just to show the fascination in this air sport. And I'm really happy that I could do this, and I would be happy also to show you more of my work that comes up for my different project I have. Additional also to teach new people to take a camera on the helmet and do photographer in free fall or outside and in the real extreme sports. So thank you very much. I hope this gave you a little bit about my person, how did I get into it, and I will be pleased that you also like the picture and my work that I do in the sky. Thank you very much.